What is this? This is not the Skizzlecraft server. That's right. This is Crimson Kingdom. This is my solo forever world, my survival world that I've got, formerly known as Oblivion. It has been a few months since I was on this world here, and I think I need to revisit it and give it a little bit of love. I've been spending a lot of time on the Skizzlecraft server, but you know, this world has been neglected for a little bit too long. You remember in one of the previous episodes, we finished up this tower here, this lighthouse, and then over behind me, we've got the village back there. And I believe in one of the previous streams, I was working on a villager breeder. So let's go take a nap really quick, and then we'll go take a look at what we have going on. It has been a while. I don't remember exactly what all I have done, but I look forward to reorienting on this world with everyone and just kind of seeing what there is. Now, if you can hear the music in the background, that is Stream Beats by Harris Heller. It is DMCA free music that can be found on Spotify. He provides a lot of music that is free for streamers to use. The particular album that we are listening to is called Groovy. I have a boat on me. I do not have a boat on me. Let's see if there's one over here. I'd rather not have to take a long swim. Here we go. And there's a chest with lots of arrows. That's right. I believe at some point in the past, I did find a skeleton spawner, and we did make a skeleton trap. I believe that is up near my spawn island where I have the ancient tower. Maybe we'll go check that out again later this evening. Hope everyone is doing well on this Thursday evening. It is currently October 16th, and for me, where I am, it is just about 10 p.m. If you're watching this later on YouTube, I appreciate it, and I look forward to hearing people's reactions to this or suggestions on in the comments on YouTube or in the chat in Twitch. So here we have the dry dock that I've been working on. This may be what we do some work on. We do need to dig down a couple more layers, and we also need to fill in all that water, or I should say get rid of all that water. I was going to fill it in with some cobble or something like that and then remove it. But we need to get the ocean out of there. Also, from the looks of it, I don't have a very good food source apart from carrots. So since I am playing this solo, I don't have a bunch of hupsters showering me with gifts as soon as I get on here, which is what happened to me on Skizzlecraft server. So as you can see from my inventory, I just have the iron armor and no diamond armor yet. Haven't had a chance to do a lot of serious mining. I can't remember if I have diamond armor, to be honest. If I do, it is not back there. It is stored either over at the village here or most likely at my spawn island. I haven't had a chance to get an enchantment table set up, so this is what it is. It's still kind of early game for me. Yo, why am I not wearing armor? Tyler asks. Well, I don't have much. I only have the iron, and honestly, I mean, yeah, I do have the world set on hard, but I tend to sleep through the night. I don't. I like having the skin. I like showing my red hoodie with my wolf face on the background. Sorry about all the switching through. But yeah, I like my red hoodie, my green shirt, and my blue jeans. So just showing those off. I mean, if I get into trouble, I can at least put on my chest plate really quick. But right now, not doing too much with the armor. Let's see, what's in this? Oh, that's right, I've got a Bad Omen 3 bottle, which means I will have to check out a trial chamber eventually. But honestly, I haven't even found a trial chamber. I don't know where a deep dark is. I don't even know where the end is in this place yet. Now, over here is where I was working on putting a villager breeder in one of the previous episodes, and we may actually work on transporting the villagers. I couldn't remember how far I had gotten in this. You can see up here is the platform where I'll be keeping the villagers, and then they will be breeding and dropping the kiddos down here so that I can figure out a way to pick them up with boats. Most likely I will have to hollow out one of these corners so that I can pick them up. But I still need to get the villagers over there. Let's go see where they are. As far as I remember, I still have them in a dark hole underground. By the way, Tyler Hall, thank you for joining me. And yeah, just kind of checking out what we've got here. I hear the villagers down here. That's right, I locked them up in a door for the door here. Oh, that's right, I was getting ready to transport them. So I have them in boats, which means I can tow them places with leads that I don't have on me, apparently. Yes. I'm so used to playing on the Skizzlecraft server that I have forgotten where I have everything here. No leads. They were probably back where I was. Let's go check our supply chest over here. Because if I'm going to have those villagers in boats... Oh, more iron armor. I'm going to have those villagers in boats. Let's see here. I plan on bringing them up this way. I believe the plan was possibly to use a bubble vader, so I'll drag the boats over here, which means I need to make a holding pen for them. So I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a holding pen that I'm going to drive their boats into. So let's get going with my absolute favorite thing to do, which is transporting villagers. Let's make a little holding area. But we can bring the boats in and not have the zombie boys get at them. Take down these two. Just put them on the outside here. Now, villagers in a bubble vader are always a little bit interesting. I'm going to have to get a lot more dirt, though, if I'm going to be making a bubble vader. So I think I need this too wide to be able to fit a boat in here. And actually, now that I see that, if I'm going to be putting a bubble vader in right here, I'm going to need to do something like this. That's where the water needs to go. We're basically going to need a shape that looks about like this going up. I'm going to need, let's see here, the water is going to come down right here. I'm going to need some gates right here so that, let's just take these away. That's the shape that I'm going for. I need to go all the way up in a column shape like that. And I need the villagers' boats to fit in here without any problem, and me also be in here. So that's where the soul sand is going to go. Now, I know I have some somewhere. We're just getting right into working on moving these villagers, aren't we? Now, since I haven't been to the end, I don't have any elytra, I don't have any shulker boxes. We are doing this the old-fashioned way for now. But that's okay, because this is the survival world. And yes, I know that that is not soul sand. But I am going to need some gravel to plant some kelp. Which did I have kelp in here? I did not. I know where to get some, though. I don't like that hole there. Alright, we'll just do a patch of dirt. Now, because I am doing this the old-fashioned way right now, I am doing a lot of foot travel. So you have to bear with me as we are going back and forth. Hopefully my soul sand isn't all the way over at my lighthouse. I think I have some over here at the dry dock, at the foreman's hut possibly. Not there. I'm going to have to go all the way to my spawn island, which that's okay, honestly. It'd be nice to refresh myself with that. That's where I've got my iron farm, got my cow farm, my chicken farm. I was going to be making a mob spawner, a mob trap there, mob grinder, but I decided that that old tower just didn't need to be crammed full of farms. Oh, that's right. I got some armor trims, and I got a Heart of the Sea, did some treasure hunts, that's right. A few diamonds, iron, okay. What have we got? What have we got? Soul sand? No. Should put this in with this, though. I have a lodestone. I recently upgraded to 1.21.8, so that means that eventually we are going to be able to find happy ghasts. I don't think I have wandered so far in the nether that it's going to be really hard to find a happy ghast. I just got to find a soul sand valley biome, which, yeah, we will have to go hunting for that a little bit. Oh, more bad omen. But I don't think it'll be too difficult. Like I said, I haven't wandered too far. I did have to wander a ways to find a bit of soul sand at one point. But I'd really like to be able to find that soul sand now. Let's take a little boat ride. Let's go see that spawn tower. Might be where I'm keeping my soul sand. I could get the boat to go in the water. There we go. So, right now I am heading to the north. And we got to go a little ways, not too terribly far. You know, it would be ill-advised for me to go right by my lighthouse and not at least check out to see if this is where I have my soul sand. Not there. Not there. Nor is it there. More bad omen. Man, I'm really gonna have a good time. Oh, I am not good at PvE. I am gonna have a good time when I find that trial chamber. A little bit of sarcasm there. It'll be an entertaining time. How about that? So I want to get this villager breeder up and running because I do want to have a villager trading hall, so to speak. Not really a hall, but we are going to be building up that harbor town, which may become part of a larger city, part of the Crimson Kingdom. And I want it to be populated with villagers that I can do trading with. So they may not have a single designated trading hall, so much as each type of villager has a guild that I can go to. So if I need the weapons, then I can go to the Weaponsmiths Guild. Here's the ancient tower. Still need to do quite a bit of terraforming on this left side of the island here. And you know, I've been looking at the windows on this thing, and while they look good during the day, the way it lights up, it looks like a candy cane at night. I'm not really a fan of that, so I may be getting rid of the windows. This island here, a large portion of it, sits in the spawn chunks. This tower is fairly centrally located in the spawn chunks. So I do have an iron farm up at the top that goes all the way down below the ground. So as long as I am on this world, it is constantly cranking out the iron, which is pretty handy. What was that? Okay. No. I do have diamond armor, but that's right, I'm keeping it here until I can get an enchanting table and get that set up. More bad omen. No soul sand. Mob heads. I don't think that when I upgraded, I don't believe I have all of the mod packs or the data packs installed yet. So I am using some vanilla tweaks, data packs, and resource packs to get more mob heads and stuff like that. But currently that is not updated. Please tell me the soul sand is down here. Yes. Okay. I'm not going to take a lot in case I lose track of some. I'll take 8. And let's see if we can find some kelp. There's some, but not nearly enough. Okay. We're gonna go back up. We're gonna go get some kelp while we're on our way back. Since I'm here though, I'll just show you what we've got going on here. So yes, definitely need some more landscaping or some more terraforming back there. We've got our cows and sheep and chicken. The chicken farm is broken. We'll enter in at the middle of the tower. Maybe come down here. Maybe there's some kelp in here. Also, I have plans to put in a bubble vader here. There is kelp. Good. I don't need to get any more then. More iron armor. Just leaving my gear everywhere I go. I do have an enchanting setup. I forgot about this. I can enchant my diamond armor, but no buts. What have we got here? Density. That's okay. That's for a mace. Yeah, that'll be at the trial chamber. Hopefully. Let's go grab a piece of armor and see what we can get. Since I have 31 levels. Apparently I need to have an empty hand. Let's just try this chest plate really quick. Now you can see right up there, that's my iron farm. The golems fall all the way down here, and they go way down there into that hole where the lava pit is. So we need some of this stuff. Magic blue dust. Protection 3. Is that it, really? Well, we'll just put this back in here for now. And get on with the task that we were originally setting out to do. Oh, we are going to need more dirt, though. Yep. That should be enough. You know what? I'm going to wear my armor just so that I can get a few more spots available in my inventory. And since we're here, we'll take everyone down here. The reason I'm doing this tour is not so much to refresh everybody else, but to refresh myself on it, because, like I said, it's been a good 4 months since I was in this world, and I need to do some more in it. But if you've been watching my streams for Oblivion, and now called Crimson Kingdom, this is like me doing a tour for like the 4th time, so I apologize for that, but yeah, this is the way down to the mines. This is the way down to the caves. So you can see there's caves down there. Let's not make that Enderman angry. So we're going to go back up, and I think I don't have any gold armor on. I'm going to stop by my hut, and I'm going to get some gold armor on, because we are going to take the nether back. I don't mean take it back as in reclaim it or anything like that. I mean, we are going to take the route of the nether to get back to the village. I still have a bed with me. I should keep that close by. Is there gold? There was a gold armor in here. Let's just do that. There we go. We should be safe enough to go into the nether. All right. Now, here I have the ladder down into the main area. The caves open up. I'm up pretty high. I'm actually up at like level 104 or something like that. The caves open up this direction and out that way. Over this way, it's all pretty closed off, or it's oceans of lava. So out this way was where I found the soul sand originally, and so we may have to go the opposite direction if we want to actually try and find a soul sand valley where we could hopefully find some dried up happy ghasts. But that is not for today. Today we are going back to the village. Gonna get some villagers moved around. Now, it's very likely that I will have to sleep as soon as I exit this portal. So I'm going out there with bed in hand. Yep. Let's just get that sleeping taken care of before any mobs have too much of a chance to spawn and sneak up on me. Now again, with my main spawn island being at spawn, it's really nice that if I say just took up my bed and then I die, I am still at a location that I am familiar with, where I have some gear set up. Not a big deal. One thing I didn't look for was leads. You may have to do this. We may have to make more boats and do this one villager per boat. Forgot to look for leads. I'm always forgetting something. It could be that I lost my leads too. They have a tendency to disappear. But you know what? Honestly, let's just get this bubble vader made first. I used up my gravel, didn't I? Because I am SMRT smart. You only need one though. So the kelp can't be planted on, it can be planted on sand or gravel. Not what I wanted. There we go. So I need to have one piece of gravel so that I can make this happen. The other thing I need are fence gates. So let's get rid of a couple of things in this chest. We probably don't need that dirt. We don't need that flint. We don't need those pants. What we do need is more tree. Let me guess, I'm making the wrong thing. Yep. Two. What do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That might have been too many. Let's go get some more birch. So I wanted to take a little bit of break from Skizzlecraft server, not because I'm getting discouraged by it or anything like that. That's not the case. It's just that I've done 22 streams in a row from the Skizzlecraft server, and I figured y'all might want a little bit of a break. And a lot of the streams recently have just been me working on my nether tunnel, which I know visually that's hard to look at when you're looking at it on YouTube or Twitch. So I figured I should just give y'all a break from that and do something new. And since I am sort of on hold on some of my builds on Skizzlecraft while I am trying to edit together a video for it, apart from that nether tunnel, there's not a whole lot to do. So we are here. Not facing the right way. Do it this way. Just get rid of it for a second. Right there. Alright, there. Alright, that should hold the water at bay. Now we need to hold the people at bay. And now we need to go up here. Now I gotta also wall this off a little bit at the top to make sure that no villagers just kind of go wandering off the edge. Well, it kind of is, naturally. Okay. How do we want to do this? I should probably make one more fence gate so that they come out this way and they get stopped by that. Yeah, we'll do that. Which means I didn't consider getting down here, honestly. Because I already had. All right. Let's go make one more fence gate right over here. We're at the very top. And then we'll dump our bucket of water down there and go lay down some kelp. Turn them into source blocks. All right, I don't think it's far enough for me to have to worry about drowning. So it was flowing water when I dumped it down. This turns it into source blocks. Now let's just go back down. And we can replace that gravel with soul sand, and we should have a functioning bubble vader. Voila! So we need to make it also so that they're not going to want to climb out. That's right. I got to get them down into that hole. That's going to take some pushing to get them out down there. Not what I wanted to do there. Don't waste the soul soil or soul sand. And let's put a torch up here so we don't get any nasty surprises of anything spawning. Let's do we have torches down here? I'm gonna need a couple. Just do that there. There we go. Alright. Let's go start gathering our villagers. I don't know where my leads are, so we are gonna have to play around with some boat shenanigans, I think. I need to make myself a water source up here. Let's do it. Let's put it right under the bed here. Now, guess that's what comes from not wearing any boots on my feet. Oh, I am wearing boots. That's right. Let's take some of this armor off. Let's see that beautiful red hoodie again. Alright. Boat wrangling with villagers. If I recall correctly, there was an extra boat in this chest here, and I think I'm going to need that. Yeah, there it is. And I see an extra bed, so let's lay... No, if we lay down a bed, the villagers are going to possibly go for it if they get free. I want those to be the only beds that they have to zero in on. So let's, before we get the villagers, let's make sure we have removed all beds from the village. Which I guess that means we can put this extra one back in. Are there any up here? Nope. Good. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. Not sure why, since it's on my computer only. This is not on a server. There's an unwanted bed. Oh my gosh, the lag. I don't know what's going on. It's like every time I enter and exit a house. It's very strange. It's happening more and more. I don't like this. channel my inner B00 here and sleep as soon as I can. What I would really need is I would need to be holding on to a clock in my offhand. There, now I'm channeling my inner B00. This is getting really bad. I don't know what's going on. I am going to exit Minecraft for just a moment. We're gonna go. Sorry about that. My mic cut out. We are going back to my starting soon page just so that I can restart Minecraft because this lagging that's going on is really bad. Be right back. Okay, we are back. My computer, if you can hear it, is really cranking away with the fan. But it seems like things are a little bit smoother now. We'll see how this goes. If it starts getting to where it's stuttering or hesitating anymore, then I don't know, we might have to switch over to Skizzlecraft or something. Not sure what's going on with it. But right now, we are just looking for beds that don't belong. Because we're going to start transporting the villagers. And we need them. I don't have any wheat on me. You guys go for carrots? No. I would love to get that sheep penned in, which just occurred to me. Could this sheep escape through the door? I don't know. Yeah, I just want to make sure that as I'm transporting villagers, I don't have anything that's going to attract them away from the beds that are in the spawner. Got the boat. All right, let's put the clock away. It's blocking the view. Now we got to figure out how we're going to get them over there. Actually, it might not be quite time to wrangle the villagers. Let's dig a tunnel that's level. Let's see what level they're at right now. And we are at 75. What level is that when we're out here? I think it's this one? No. It's this one here. 75 is right here. Maybe we'll go down to 1, 2. We'll go down to 73 because that's what level this is at. So we will make our boat tunnel be at 73, and we will come out right here, which that's going to be 504 and 1264. 1264 and 50. We're going to go negative 504. All right. This is going to be a little bit laborious, but it's going to be fun. By fun, I mean practical. So we're going to have to make this probably 3 wide by 3 high. This could take a little bit of time. Hopefully we don't run into any cave systems, because that would just be pain. Let's see here, we're going down to 70. That's 73 right there. Alright, so that's let's put a light source there. This is where we want to go. We are going to negative 54. No, 534. I already forgot the number. My brain sometimes. I wonder about it. Going right around to this corner is what I said. 504. 504. I think if we go to 504, negative 504, and we take a right turn and just go straight from there, straight south, then we should be where we want to be. Let's see, this is 29. I don't want it there. I'm gonna dig that out right away. This should possibly be 509. 510. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should hopefully be 504. Yeah, so let's go 3 more. And that's where we're going to make our right turn. We'll dig down the center of it so we just know where everything is. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. There's our exit. Sort of. What the? I thought I was down at the right level. 73. Is it seriously at 72? Oh, that's what I get for not checking. Alright, no big deal. We'll just make it 4 tall. Or 3 tall. Actually, we can still do it at 3 tall. There we go. Should be good. Now we are going to have to turn those path blocks into actual regular dirt blocks, just because the boats, being silly, got hung up on path blocks. 1/8 of an inch of a step, and they can't go anywhere. Another torch over here. I do not want any zombies spawning in here. Ooh, that also reminds me. Let's just kind of block this off for right now. Just for right now. While we're digging. Don't want any zombies sneaking up on me. That would be a real bummer because I have pretty much every villager in this hole here, and if a zombie got in here, I would have boatfuls of zombie villagers. And I don't have a means of rescuing them right now. It means I would completely lose out on my villager breeder for quite a while. Sometimes the villager trading is really overpowered. And I oftentimes have mixed feelings about utilizing that game mechanic because it gets so overpowered. But you can't deny its usefulness too. Which is why I think I want to make it more of, rather than having a consolidated villager trading hall, I want to have them spread out. I want to make it so that I do have to work for them just a little bit and really bring life into the city as opposed to just having them all imprisoned in one place. You know, we're trying to build a sort of a mythos or a just world building with this Crimson Kingdom, and it doesn't really necessarily make sense that all the villagers would always be trapped in the same single building for all their professions for all eternity. Looks like I need to lay down a couple of chests or something. Looks like I also need to lay down a bed. Pick up this junk first, and then we'll sleep, and then we'll be ready to start wrangling those villagers a little bit. Alright, I am going to have to turn on hitboxes to make sure that I don't hurt any of my villagers. Interesting. They all have professions. Didn't realize I had traded with all of them. I wanted some without professions. This guy doesn't have a profession. There's a nitwit, which he will be good for using the breeding for. So let's just try and get these two guys. There we go. That's what I want. Now, can we do this? Can we get by you? And can I do this without suffocating my villager? Well, so far so good, but I don't want to say that too loud, otherwise the game will hear me and just kind of ruin everything for me. Oh yeah, I forgot to do some stuff. Alright, well, I've got time in the day. I can take care of this stuff right now. Okay, that's enough room to get the villager out. I'm gonna just fill in these paths just a little bit. Apparently, I do have some of my data packs in here because that scared me. Holy cow. I'm really focused on what I'm doing here. It's very easy to jump scare me. The tricky part is getting this villager to actually go into the bubble column. So first things first, I need to block this off so nothing can get in, nothing can get out. Okay. You need to come over. You need to come over this way. Question is, how do I get you over this way? If you would see the bed up there. I don't have a fishing rod on me. Why are you wanting to... Oh, there's another bed over there, isn't there? There we go. Think I can coax you into going in the water column now? Yes, yes, I know that. My shovel's about to break. I will make another. Come on. Come on. Get in there. I don't want to hurt you. There we go. All right, let's open this up. Hopefully he's not drowning up there. All right, get in the hole. Get in the hole. Yeah, there we go. First one down. I shouldn't have had the torch on that one. Not what I meant to do, but all right. We'll just do that. There we go. All right. Oh. I was not in the right spot. I thought I was right here, and I was right here. And all my beds are taken up. I would have ended up back at my spawn island. It wouldn't have been a big deal. It just would have been really inconvenient. Did I not finish my water source? Silly. Let's go get another villager. Block this off so he can't run off too far. I want to accidentally put a torch down where I don't want it. There we go. Like that. Yes, perfect. It's a good thing I got all those carrots growing there because I'm going to have to throw a lot of carrots at these guys. How are we doing on time? We're good. We're still good. There we go. I do have another shovel taking up the spot in my inventory. Let's throw a torch down here. Yes, it's slow, but it's effective. All right, and just follow the procedure. All right, come over this way. Let me get the carrot. I'm gonna eat the carrot. Come on, you nitwit. Start blocking you off. Why do you keep trying to go that way? There is no bed that way. There we go. Get up there. Yeah, you see him. Get in there. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Your hitbox is really that strong? Come on. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Villagers are the worst. I just know I'm going to end up in the hole and not have a way of getting out of there. I think I've got some ender pearls somewhere. Should have those on my inventory. So that if I fall in the hole, then I could get out. But, oh my gosh. Alright, you know what? I gotta wait until night so that they get into bed. Once they're both in beds, then I'll get into bed. And I think once they get out of the bed, they will be trapped in that hole. And then I will be able to cover this up. Let's hope that's the way it works. Oh, one of them's in bed. Oh, please tell me you're gonna get in the bed. There's not another bed anywhere. Get in the bed. This is a problem. This is a problem if they don't both have a bed. I may have messed this up with the carpets. I'll put some more carpets down one layer up. I think if I do this, and then let's get rid of some of this water here. So I followed a tutorial a while ago when I did this. No. He was not supposed to be able to get out of that. I definitely need to go get some more carpet. Do I have any wool over here? I do not, but I have a sheep over there. And no shears. But I have iron. On a mission here. I also need to get more glass. there a bed over here that that I don't know about? I just don't know why that villager didn't take the bed. Of course. Take the long way. There's a crafting bench right here. Oh, great. I need one more. Go eat grass, sheep. No, don't play in the water trough. No water for you. Just eat the grass. This is worse than watching grass grow. Waiting for grass to grow. Waiting for the sheep to eat the grass that needs to grow. Yeah. I'll come back in a minute. See how else I can coerce these villagers into using the bed. I'm gonna go find some glass. Not there. I had shears right in front of my face. Check these guys here. Maybe sheep's wool has grown. Can't see. Can't see. I can see his hitbox, but I can't see him. Oh, I'm a doofus. I don't have my hoe on me. I think I'd never played this game before the way I just trampled those crops. Seriously. Alright. Where'd that gray sheep go? We're going to take his wool instead. Hopefully he gives me at least 2. You there. Your services are required. No. Ah, yay. See, you know how to eat the grass. After this, I need to find where I left my glass blocks. And I think those are over at the foreman's hut. I need more than 6, don't I? Problem is he going to be able to get up on these? Oh, he's just standing there. Get in there. I want you to go in your hole. This is problematic. It's extremely problematic. Or not. I thought you could crowd these guys. Don't make me punch you, please. We can get you to move over enough. You have almost nowhere left to go. Get in your hole. Sorry, it had to be done. Keep forgetting about the middle mouse button trick for quick selecting something into your hotbar if you've already got it in your inventory. Let's go get some more wool. I think we'll give the villagers a bunch of potatoes. I think I have a lot more of those. Yay! You did your job. Now. Alright, maybe this will work. Maybe. Watch, I'm going to come out at there, and they are going to be on top of my top layer of wool carpet. I just know it. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. And we can't put it there because of their heads. Oh, because there's nothing down low. Okay. Fair enough. Let's, we need to do one more layer. Be nice to have torches in there for them. Yeah, let's leave it like it is. Okay. Next thing we need to do is we need to cover it up. Still need to find that glass. That's right. Let's see here. We need 9 of these slabs. Let's put the armor back on. We're running out of inventory space. That should be good there. Kind of want to just like give them their privacy while they're laying down. Hopefully that'll make them both lay in the beds. And I don't know what to do if I can't get that one villager to lay in the bed though. Go plenty far away here. Lay down our bed. And now, let's go check on them and, oh, glass. Is there glass here? No, I need to go over to the, foreman's hut. Fine. Such a long walk. Gotten so used to having the elytra on the Skillscraft server. If I have enough to grab a whole stack, I will, just to make sure that I have enough. So these cobble blocks here, the cobblestone blocks there, mark the boundary for what is going to be the shipyard. And over here is where I plan on putting a crane that would offload lumber that has been cut from over there and over there and stuff. Offload it from the barges and over to here to come over to the dry dock. That's the lore I'm going with anyway. What have we got here? I don't remember where everything is. Okay, that's all woods. That's my coal and charcoal. Cobble. Miscellaneous. Iron. No glass. What's in there? And they... Oh, ooh, food. Good to know. More fuel, more fuel. Alright, maybe the glass is over here. Please let the glass be over here. Three measly blocks. That might be all I need. There's my leads. That's okay. It was fine the way I did it. Let's see if the 3 blocks of glass are enough. I know it's a bit of a walk, but you know what? The nether portal is over there. If this is not enough, I will head back to my spawn island and hopefully have some more glass there, and I'll do it by going through the nether. I think from what I saw, though, this 3 glass is going to be enough. Let's pick up some gravel along the way. It might make it a little bit easier to... Well, no, it won't make it easier. Yeah, it will. Make it easier to get rid of that bubble vader. I think I can turn off my hitboxes now. 16, yeah, that's enough enough gravel. Just gonna go around this hill here. Don't need to go up and over right now. Let's take a look at these guys. Is he outside of where he's supposed to be again? Ah, I got one that won't go in the beds, and I got one that won't stay where he's supposed to stay. These silly hitboxes. You know, though, this may be okay. If I give them a bunch of potatoes, it might be okay. Yes, I only needed the 3 blocks. Awesome. Now we can do this. We can give you guys an extra torch, because, you know, 4 is overkill, but overkill is underrated. And I needed more than 9 of these. I need more than 11. I need 12. Of course I need 12. Of course I need 1 more. Let's get rid of this bubble vader while we're here, though. Alright, we'll use the gravel when we go back up there. Although, I need that hole there. What am I thinking? I almost didn't give them their potatoes. Alright, Bubble Vader gone. We'll get you your potatoes. You guys can start doing whatever you do with those potatoes that makes little kiddos. I don't think I need this gravel anymore. This stone, this brick. I will need one of those. Let's take some of the dirt with us. You never know when you're going to need dirt. Yeah, that's fine. All right, potatoes. Let's go get a whole bunch of potatoes. We got more potatoes than we can carry. Although I do have to make sure I replant them. Of course, I gotta re-till some of the garden. Potatoes everywhere. Luckily, I haven't been having the same lag issues that I was having a few minutes ago. Ever since I restarted Minecraft, it seems to be more okay. I don't know what that was about. I was afraid that with having all of these entities floating here on the ground that it was going to start causing some lag issues, but it seems to be okay. Now, I can't recall how many stacks of potatoes I'm going to have to give these villagers, so I'm going to give them quite a few. Before I do that, I need to sleep. Sleep, 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 sleep. And what do we have on hand? We have the fixings for a shovel. Or not a shovel. I have a shovel. A hoe. I do not. Let's go see if we have a hoe over here. I do. And it's enough. Enough for those few pesky patches. Alright, let's get these taters planted. go feed the villagers. Yeah, looks like I gotta go get a few more stacks. What am I doing? Stupid. Also, I don't want this here. I don't want any of those villagers zeroing in on it. All right. Taters in both hands. Apparently gardening is hungry work. We are almost there. We can almost go feed our villagers. Finally. All right. Let's go get as many of those potatoes as we can carry. Let's see here. How do I want to do this? Do it like that. So they're all in that hot bar. Hopefully that's enough. Hopefully I don't throw them too far down the hole and have them wash out down here. Yeah, I think I can make this diagonal. All right. Why do I only have 62 in that stack? It's lame. Let's see if we can do this right. Did they pick them up? Or did they end up down there? Let's turn on hitboxes. Alright. This might be the way to go. Alright. That's what we're looking for. Yes! It's working! Question is, are the kiddos gonna go down like they're... Oh, that's my potatoes. Ow. Might be a problem. I made the love hearts, but I don't see any kiddos coming down. made the love hearts. I don't see any kiddos. Are the nitwits completely useless? Like, can you not get them to work for villager breeding either? Oh, those went down too far. Bucket clutch. Yeah. There's a kiddo! And he picked up potatoes. That's okay. Yeah. Yes. It's working. It is working. Let's get that armor off. Awesome. This was tedious and difficult and frustrating and totally 100% worth it. So now I have a functioning villager breeder. I don't know how long it'll take for them to make more, but we've given them quite a bit of food, and if they stop making little baby villagers, then we can always give them more potatoes. But I think this is a good place to wrap it up. Thank you all for joining me on this Thursday evening stream from the Crimson Kingdom world that we are building. I appreciate you joining me. If you are watching this at a later date on YouTube, thank you. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps a lot. But I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. And as Skizzleman says, even though this isn't the Skizzlecraft server, as Skizzleman says, be good to each other. I will see you all next time. Bye.